So just keep watching your breath. Feel the steadiness of your posture. Don't move your body. When your body is steady, see whether your thoughts are reducing. Just be observant. When thoughts come, just observe them and let them come and go. Don't stop them, but be steady. Get ready for chanting mantra Om. Make your sankalpa by following my instructions after me. I am chanting mantra Om, creating a protective energy field around me that keeps me protected from all external negative influences, external antibodies, and external viruses. I am creating 3 layers of protection. On the outermost layer, I have 6 friendly creatures, an elephant behind me with the trunk raised up, a peacock in front of me with the feathers spreading out, a tiger on my right side facing away from my body, a lion on my left side facing away from my body, an eagle above my head with the wings spread out, and the black tortoise below me. These 6 friendly creatures are guarding me against all negative influences, antibodies, and viruses from 6 different directions. Inside of that, I have a big ring with balls of fire. I am lighting all the balls of fire, allowing a firewall to go all around me that consummates any negative influences, antibodies, or viruses. And the innermost and the third layer of protection, I am creating from the subtle energy of mantra Om. We will go up the 7 chakras or 7 energy centers in the body. For each chakra, the number of petals of lotus that you will imagine will change. I will give you instructions on the color. You will imagine that color coming up from inside your spinal cord. Inside the spinal cord, there is an imaginary channel of energy called Shushumna Nadi. So it is coming up in that energy channel and it is sprouting out from the center of your head, falling all around you like a fountain, creating a subtle energy force around you. Take your awareness to your perineum, between the anus and the genitals for men, at the cervix for women. Visualize 4-petal lotus and visualize the color red emerging. Take a deep breath for Om Mantra and chant along with me. Now take your awareness to your spinal terminus. Visualize 6-petal lotus, color orange emerging up. Take a deep breath in, increase the pitch of Om a little more. Take a deep breath in. Now take your awareness behind the navel center inside the spinal cord. 10 petal lotus. Color yellow will emerge. Increase the pitch further. Take a deep breath in. Take your awareness to Anahata Chakra behind the heart center inside the spinal cord. 12 petal lotus, color green will come up. Increase the pitch further. Take a deep breath in. Take your awareness behind the throat pit, Vishuddhi Chakra, 16 petal lotus, color blue will come up. Increase the pitch further. Take a deep breath in. Take your awareness to Agnya Chakra behind the eyebrow center, 2 petal lotus, only 2 petals. Indigo color will come up, increase the pitch further. Take a deep breath in. Take your awareness to the center of top of the head. 1000 petal lotus, color white, will come up. Increase the pitch further. Take a deep breath in. Just be in the awareness of the energy of mantra Om around you. Now gently interlace all the 4 fingers. Interlace all the 4 fingers. Left hand thumb is standing erect. Right hand thumb will go, right hand thumb and index finger will rotate around the left hand thumb. So it's standing like this. Then take your hand near the heart center. Once again, for those who have joined new, interlace all the 4 fingers. Left hand thumb is standing erect. Left hand thumb is standing erect. The right hand thumb and index finger will be around the left hand thumb. So it will be in this posture. And then bring it near the heart. Bring the hand near the heart. The thumb should be standing erect. Yeah. Now, make your sankalpa by following my instructions. I'm chanting Mahamrityunjaya mantra for physical health and mental well-being. Chanting the mantra every day helps me maintain the best of health, mentally and physically. All the brain cells and the body cells are operating optimally and in harmony with each other. I can feel your grace, my Lord and my Mom, penetrating deep into my body, energizing each and every brain cell and body cell, keeping me in pristine health at all times. I go down before you, thanking you from the bottom of my heart for keeping me in pristine health. And I promise to put in efforts from my side for keeping this body in a healthy condition, befitting for both of you to reside inside me in your effulgent form. If you know the mantra, chant along with me. If you don't know the mantra, just be in the vibrations of the energy of the sound and just let this sankalpa go rolling around in your mind and become aware of your posture and steadiness. Om Trayambakam Yajamage Sugandim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamage Sugandim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamage Sugandim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Shanti 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 Harigi Om. Very gently disengage your hands and keep them on your knees. Just be in the vibrations of the sound energy around you. Become aware of your breath. Feel a new sense of energy pervading all through the body. A new sense of confidence pervading all through the body. It gives you the ability to face up to all circumstances and situations around you. Feel that Mother Earth will provide for you at all times. Be confident that she will offer it to you. Be at peace within yourself and with the environment around you. Feel a new sense of peace pervading all through the body. Then gently open your eyes and release. Today is the 9th session. It's an extra session. Every time we have 5 days or 5 Mondays or 5 Thursdays, we have an extra session. So today we'll utilize it to first to get everybody to know each other. So I'll call out the names. Just unmute yourself. Just give a brief introduction about yourself, what you're doing, so that other people know about you. And then if any interconnections are possible, then you can get established with each other. We have psychologists here, we have electronic businessmen here, we have got GST consultant here. So just exchange your information and what brought you to somatic yoga. And if you're benefited by 1 month of practice, you just exchange that as well. So we start with Mahesh. Mahesh? Yeah. You're not unmuted. You're still muted, Mahesh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, friends. I've been with Ramesh for almost now 1.5 years. He has been my guru for almost all aspects of my life. One of the things which I would like to share with all my friends, colleagues, juniors, I'm not talking about the seniors, of course, take to this kind of practice right from the age that you feel that you want to face your life, take up your career. Careers have got stresses all over. Stresses cannot be avoided. But then Ramesh is a person who will help you to sort of address those issues right from the time you go bang on your career. Of course, I started late, but I'm really, really happy to tell you that, well, yes, there is one thing which is very clear in me: peace, within yourself. That's one thing. The second point I would say is absolutely be consistent. It's not one day, it's not 1 week, it's not 1 month. Ramesh must have practiced for 37 or 40 years. And if we all expect that we can achieve his level in 3 days and 3 months, sorry, boss, it's not going to happen. Be consistent and wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you. Larissa.
Hi, my name is Larissa. I think this is my fourth week. I'm a music teacher by profession. I teach keyboards to children. And yeah, I got in touch with Ramesh sir through a mutual friend, and she suggested that this would be very beneficial to me at this point in my time, and I'm looking forward to more of these sessions. Thank you.
Thank you. Sunil and Aruna.
Hi, my name is Aruna. I'm a psychologist by profession. I've been with Chitra ma'am before for 2 years now. I started the Relaxology series earlier with sir, and it has been amazing. I cannot stop recommending this yoga for everyone. And thank you so much.
Thank you. Sunil.
Yeah. Hi, my name is Sunil Nair. I'm a journalist. Uh, I keep very late nights and my schedules are a little erratic. But I have started yoga of late in the last 2 months, and it has been very beneficial. It has, I think, made me a little less restless and a calmer person, I think. Thank you.
Thank you. Veena.
Hi, good morning, everyone. My name is Beena Mandrekar. I stay in Pune, and by chance or by coincidence, but what good coincidence, I was introduced to Mr. Ramesh by my son and daughter and his fiance. I think he taught the fiance in SP Jain. So she recommended. So that's how I'm here. I'm associated with Symbiosis Institute of Business Management as a business communications visiting faculty. I'm a Toastmaster also. I've got 2 sons, 1 husband, and 1 dog. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Ashwini, Dr. Ashwini, she's the first medical doctor with us.
Yeah, my name is Ashwini. I am an eye surgeon. I'm introduced to this by one of the common friends, Gayatri. And when I had the conversation, my first conversation with Mr. Ramesh, it was quite convincing that this is the way to go. And today is my first day, already feeling refreshed. And I will keep it up with it. Thank you.
Thank you. Kala. Kala. Yeah, unmute and speak.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good morning, friends. I'm Kala here. I'm a teacher by profession. I teach maths. I need not introduce Ramesh because you all know him now by this time. And I know him since my school days. He's my classmate. And though I have done yoga from Yoga Institute, but the benefit I got to Ramesh, it's really amazing. I have no words to express. Rest all my other colleagues have told. So thank you very much. I hope I improve much better.
Chirag.
Good morning, sir. I know Ramesh sir since 2006, joining and taking over some few assignments. Accounting and taxation professions are different, and he introduced to the world of yoga for this first month, and I feel the difference in my profession, absorbing the law with calmness and handling all situations. Thank you very much.
Incidentally, Chirag is my GST consultant as well. He is not telling about that. Okay. Lakshmi.
Hello everyone, good morning. Good morning, Shah. I've been knowing Sir for quite some time, long time, being a family friend. I'm working with HDFC Bank, being a banker. Personally, I've been going through a lot of stressful life. After coming into this yoga, I've been in the last almost 8 sessions, the 9th session. So I've been more calm. I'm looking forward for more and more with Sir being with him. Thank you.
Thank you. Geeta.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Geeta Balasubramanian. Ramesh sir, now I am calling him sir, he's a very old family friend. Now, since he's my guru, I address him as sir. He doesn't like that. I've been practicing yoga for the last 15 years, and with Ramesh sir, last 2 years, we were introduced to Vedic yoga. And as Maheshwaran has already pointed out, the benefits of learning under him. I wish to learn more and more, so to become a better person, follow the spiritual path, and more at peace within yourself. Thank you.
Thank you. Anura, Ankur.
Hi, good morning, everyone. My name is Ankur. I hope I'm audible.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm working in Mumbai and stay in Mumbai suburbs as well. I work as a management consultant and researcher, and life is very stressful, and I take a lot of stress myself. So I thought I should take some advantage of lockdown, even though it has come a little late for my own personal selfish interest. I thought of starting with Ramesh sir. Even my daughter is learning with Ramesh sir. So I'm very thankful to him for what we have done till now. The only thing is I've started in last 15 days, and of those last 15 days, I probably would have done yoga for 10 days, if not less. I won't say more here. I would hope to be a little more consistent, and because I see it helps me to soothe myself, especially in my breathing and my ability to take stress. So I'll recommend it to most of the people. And I hope that I become a little more consistent.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Runali. You have to unmute yourself. Yeah. Can't hear you. No, it's not audible. Okay, we'll come back to you, Runali. By the time, Srilata, you try and figure out what's wrong with the audio. Srilata.
My name is Srilata, and this 1 month has been a journey of discovering the magic in my body, and I'm absolutely thrilled, and I'm actually hooked to this. So thank you so much for introducing me to this. Thank you.
Thank you. Nitin, he has joined us today.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. I'm Nitin Jumani. I'm a chartered accountant by profession. Into the large firms and especially into corporate audits, I have long working hours, sedentary work life, and I got introduced to Ramesh sir through a post by one of the friends on Facebook, and that's when I contacted Ramesh sir. My primary concerns are lack of flexibility and issues naturally related to having a sedentary work life. And after hearing Ramesh sir, I felt that this would be the right place for me to, of course, not only improve my flexibility and my posture, but also at the same time benefit from the breathing and other exercises to make me calmer, as my life is pretty stressful with the work. So looking forward to the sessions. Today is my first class. Joined in a bit late again due to sleeping a bit late at night, but will be regular from the next class and on time.
Gayatri, can you speak even though your video is off? Yeah.
Hello, my name is Gayatri.
Yeah.
And I got introduced to yoga through Chitra ma'am, who's a dear colleague, and through Dr. Srilata. And of course, learning with you, sir, it has been deeply healing and connecting. And I thank you for that.
Sudhir is a very close friend of mine and a partner too. Sudhir. Okay, I think he's not responding. Karno? Karno's, yeah.
Hi everyone. Good morning. Sorry, I woke up a little late today, but my main reason of joining this practice was because I was already a bit aware of and conscious of certain movements in my body, because I guess I'm a little anxious or let's say aware of things that's going around, whether it's personally inside me or in my surroundings. And I didn't know there was some such practice that would help me elevate that learning and understanding. And that's the primary reason why I've joined this class. And I've actually been telling a lot of my friends and everyone in my office that I'm really enjoying this process. So thank you very much, Ramesh.
Yeah. Sudhir, can you hear? Sudhir. Okay, Runali, can you try once again? We can't hear you. We can't hear you, Runali. No. You increase your audio volume.
Actually, talk straight into the computer.
Yeah.
Take out the
Fantastic.
earphones. See if you can do that.
Yeah. See if you can speak into the computer instead of the earphone. Yeah, come a little closer. Now we can hear you. Come a little closer and speak. Yeah.
Very faint, very faint.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Am I audible?
Yeah, little voice is low, but we can still hear you. Go ahead.
Okay.
My
My name is Runali. I live in Borivali. Gayatri madam suggested this course just before on a Saturday, and today is my first day. I'm knowing Gayatri madam since last 6 to 8 years. I am a homemaker. Thank you.
Thank you. We have one person in the studio, so you don't use this.
Hello. Yeah. Good morning to all of you. I reside in Neelkanth Gardens. I am associated with Mr. Ramesh Lakshman, and we are friends here. I was with Mahindras and I retired about a year back. I had some personal exigencies and I had a spike in my BP. I spoke to him and he immediately told me, just try this out. I found this, and then over a period of the last maybe 6 sessions, what I found was my BP has actually gone down. I mean, instead of the high BP, it's gone down to a low BP. So possibly I had taken excess medication, and maybe I may have to reduce this. So I would like to thank Ramesh profusely for this, because I had an excellent effect even from the second session onwards. Thank you, all of you, and I'm so happy to be with all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Now we're going to teach you something today, which is going to be of a lasting influence for those who are new. Sudhir, can you hear us? Can you introduce yourself? Sudhir, yeah, unmute and speak. Unmute. You have to unmute and speak.
Is it okay now?
Yeah. Correct. Perfect.
I'm Sudhir. Good morning, all. I'm Sudhir Matre. I'm staying in same building as Ramesh Lakshman. So we know each other for last 15 years. I'm in consumer electronic business. We manufacture LED TV, and my sugar has gone down from average level of 9 to 8 in last 1 month. I'm really happy about it. Thank you very much. Thank you all.
Again, Sudhir is a very humble person. He doesn't tell you. He offers wonderful electronic products at very competitive prices, including oximeters, including weighing scales, including televisions. If any of you need him, I'll connect you with him. You can talk to him directly. Now let's get started. What I'm going to teach you today is what we call a cat stretch. This is a combination of all the 8 exercises that we have done. For those who have joined us today, you will know what we are doing as we go along. But just learn this. This practice on a normal working day will take about 10 minutes. And if you can do this as the first thing when you get up in the morning, it will help you tremendously. And if you can also do this before you go to bed, it will further help you. So we call this cat stretch series. Like the cat, when it wants to move after it has taken a rest, it will stretch its body completely and then release it, and then it will start moving. We are adopting a similar practice, everything from what we have learned from lesson 1 to 8, but a combination of one bit from each of them. So let's start. Lie down on your back.
Ask everyone.
We'll do a quick body scan. Yeah. I'll mute. We'll do a quick body scan in 5 minutes. So take a couple of minutes, take some time to become aware of your body. Let your hands be by the side of your body, palms facing the sky. Bring your awareness to your feet. Pay attention to your toes. See whether they are relaxed. If not, mentally command them to relax. Just say, I'm relaxing my toes. Be aware of your feet, the sole of the feet. Just try and see if you can feel any blood flow in the feet, pulsation of the blood flow there. Pay attention to how the feet are. Are they completely flopped on the side, or are they slightly above the ground? And how are they on the right side and the left side? Are they symmetrical? We say symmetrical when the angle from the floor to the feet is the same on right side and the left side. Mentally try and gauge. Then pay attention to your heels. How are the heels pressing against the ground? Are they pressing hard? Are they pressing light? Are they similar between the right side and the left side? Now take your awareness to the lower leg between the ankle and the knees and pay attention to how they are touching the ground. Is the entire stretch from the ankle upwards touching the ground? Or are there places where there is a gap between the leg and the ground? And if so, where are they? Then pay attention to the backside of the knees. Are they flushed against the ground? Or are they slightly raised above the ground? Pay attention. Relax your knees and then bring your attention to your thighs between the knees and the hip joint. Are they touching the ground completely? If not, become aware where they are not. Relax your hip and hip joint. Now relax your entire backside. Become aware of your neck. The gap between the neck and the floor. How big is it? If you were to roll a towel that will close the gap between the neck and the ground, how big the roll will be? Make an evaluation mentally. Then pay attention to the backside of the head. How is it resting on the ground? What kind of pressure do you feel between the ground and the back of the head? Then top of the head. Now relax your face from the forehead downwards. Relax your neck, thyroid, parathyroid glands. Relax your chest, lungs and heart. Now pay attention to your diaphragm and let your abdomen, lower abdomen swell like a watermelon when you're breathing in, and see the diaphragm go all the way down. And when you're breathing out, let the abdomen come back and go towards the floor, and let the chest squeeze out the stale air completely. Do this 3 times. Pay attention to the diaphragm moving up and down nicely. Now relax your liver, spleen, gallbladder, pancreas, and stomach. Now relax your kidneys, intestines, bladder, and genitals. Then once again, for the last time, scan your body from the top of the head to the tip of the toes. Feel completely relaxed. Now visualize that your body is becoming heavy and it is literally sinking into the ground. The sheer weight is taking the body, sinking it into the ground. Accentuate this feeling as well as you possibly can. Feel the body becoming limp. Now gently bring your awareness to your breath. Watch the breath going in and out. And then gently close and open your fingers on the palm, on the hands. Bend your hands at the elbow and stretch them back. Bend your legs and then stretch them back. And then get ready for the first practice. You will fold your legs, knees facing the ceiling, feet flat on the ground, hands by the side of the body. Those who want can observe on the screen first and then practice. What you will do is, while breathing in, you will press the tailbone down on the ground and it will arch up the lower back. Below the belt line, it will come up. Feel how it is coming up. And then while breathing out, let the lower back touch the ground. The tailbone will come up. Be aware of this. These are the lower back extensor muscles, which is the first muscle that you start working on at the age of 6 months. These muscles can get acutely contracted with too much of work. And when you start doing this practice, it will start releasing the lower back muscles to very great benefit. So get ready once again. While taking a deep breath, press the tailbone down on the ground. Feel the lower back arch up. Hold your breath. While breathing out, let the lower back press against the ground. The tailbone will come up. Be aware of the tailbone coming up from the ground. Hold your breath. Once again, breathing in, press the tailbone. The more you try to press it, the more the lower back will arch. Be aware of this. Increased arching by increased pressing of the tailbone. Breathing out, press the lower back down nicely. The tailbone will come up more. Be aware of it. Repeat this on your own. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then stretch your legs and relax. Once again, fold your legs. This time, keep both the hands under the head. Keep both the hands under the head. And while breathing out, with the support of the hand, bring the head up. Pressing the lower back on the ground. And while coming down, breathe in, let the tailbone touch the ground. Let the lower back arch up. Once again, breathing out, come up, let the lower back touch. The tailbone will come up, head up. Once again, breathing in, bring the head down, press the tailbone down. Lower back will arch up. Be aware of this arching at the lower back. Continue for 2 more rounds on your own. Then stretch your legs. Keep adjust your camera so that I can see your body. Runali, please adjust your camera. Release and relax. Now, particularly those who have joined us for the first time, pay attention on the screen and then practice. You will take your right hand, you will take the right hand and put it under the head. Right hand under the head. You lift the left leg, bring it closer to the chest. Use your left hand on top of the knees. So this is how you will hold it. And then while breathing out, you will bring the body up with the support of the head. Aim the elbow towards the knee. You don't have to necessarily touch it. That will happen over a period of time. Bring it wherever you can, but aim the elbow towards the knee. And then breathing in, press the tailbone down to the ground. Breathing out, press the back, bring the elbow up, aiming it towards the knees. Those who can, try and touch the knees. If you press the back more, it will touch more comfortably. So start, right hand under your head, right hand under your head, left hand, left leg folded closer to the chest, left hand over the left knee. Now take a deep breath in, pressing the tailbone on the ground. While breathing out, come up, aim the elbow towards the left knee. Aim the elbow, cross lateral movement. Aim the elbow towards the knee. Only go as far as you are comfortable. You don't have to touch the knees. Only aim it in the direction of the knees. Feel the lower back arching nicely. Become aware of the lower back arching. That is more important. 3 rounds and then stop. 3 rounds and then stop. Then change sides. Bring the left hand under your head. The right hand will hold the right leg above the knee and bring it closer to the chest. Once again, breathe in, press the tailbone down. While breathing out, come up. The left hand will aim towards the right knee. Left hand will aim towards the right knee. 1 round, relax. After every round, take some rest and then do it. Take some rest and then do it. Relax. Now turn on your tummy. Actually, this is the first exercise you should have done. That was my mistake. So remember, this is the first one you will do. You will lie on your tummy. Your right hand in front of your face. The palms facing down. Back of the hand facing up. Right hand in front of your face. Now your left cheek will be on the right hand. You will look toward the right side. And then in this position, on breathing in, bring the entire hand, face, elbow up along with the opposite leg. Opposite leg. So left leg will also come up and then breathing out, come down. Come down slowly. And when you're doing this, be aware of the muscles on the side of the spinal cord, right up to the buttocks, contracting. And when you're coming down, feel those muscles relaxing. Get ready. Right hand by this in front of the face. Runali, I can't see you. Yeah, good. Thanks. Yeah. Correct. Nitin, I can't see you. Only 3 rounds and then relax. 3 rounds and then relax. And then change the hands and do it on the other side. 3 rounds on the other side. Be aware of the contraction of the muscles along the spinal cord when you are coming up. And be aware of the relaxation of the muscles along the spinal cord when you're coming down. Keep the legs straight. Don't bend the legs at the knees. Once you have completed, release and relax. And then once again, go back onto your side, on the back. Remember, this exercise you'll do first. The one we did before will be the second one when you practice. Now, once again, all new participants first observe and then you do it. In this practice, I will take my left leg, cross it over the right leg. My left leg crosses over onto the left leg. I take my hands and join them together. And then I will first take the hands to the right side, and then I will drop the legs to the left side. wherever it can go. And then let the face also turn on the opposite side. Once again, I'll repeat. Cross the left leg over the right leg. Join the hands together. Turn the hands to the right side, keeping the two hands together. The elbows straight. It should not bend. It should not lean. And in this, turn to the right side with the face turning to the right. Then turn the legs to the left side. Go as close to the ground as you can, and then come back. Breathe out when you're taking the leg down. Breathe in when you're bringing the legs up. Start. Cross the left leg over the right leg, hands straight at the elbows, hands will move to the right side, face will move to the right side, the legs will move to the correct. Correct. Pranali, correct. Very good. Ashwini, correct. Let the face also turn to the right side. Hands goes to the right side. Hand will go to the right. Face goes to the right. Legs go to the left. 3 rounds, then come back. Three rounds and come back. Face to the right side. Face to the right side. Along with the hand, the face moves. Face in the same direction of the, yeah, correct. Face in the same direction of the hand, leg on the opposite side. Nice twist of the spine. Feel the nice twist of the spine. Go only as far as you are comfortable. Don't overdo it. Don't create any strain on the spinal cord. Be comfortable. When you finish 3 rounds, change your legs. Now the right leg will cross over the left. Keep the hands in the same position. Hand and the face will go to the left side. Legs will go to the right side. When you're completed, stretch your legs and relax. Now let me demonstrate the next movement, particularly for the newcomers. Understand this correctly. Just observe my hand. You'll keep the hand facing the ceiling, palms facing the ceiling. And when I say roll towards the ground, you will roll the hand this way towards the ground. When I say roll away from the ground, the hand will roll on the backward direction. Are you very clear? Now, the hands are at the level of the shoulder. Keep the two legs together. The first right hand, roll it towards the ground. Left hand away from the ground. Then bring the left hand closer to the, roll it towards the ground. Right hand away from the ground. Again, right hand to the ground, left hand away from the ground. Now bring them back and relax and pay attention now. You will turn the right hand towards the ground, take both the legs to the right side, left hand will turn away and your face will look to the left side. Then you will bring back, left hand will go towards the ground, legs will go to the left side, right hand will turn away from the ground, face will go to the right side. Do this 3 times and then relax. See the nice swing in the body. And then stretch your legs. Relax. Once again, new participants, you need to get this movement very correctly. So take a look at this. We'll of course be repeating it in the detail exercise when we do. You will lift your right leg. You're keeping both the legs straight. You lift your right leg, bring it towards the body, lifting the feet up, taking the knees to the ground, and let the face also go, and then take it back. Once again, let me demonstrate. You lift the leg up, bring it down. If you want, give it a support. Otherwise, it should be able to go on its own, face on the opposite side, and then bring it back, stretch it down. This is the first one. Second movement is you will bring the knees and then you will take it to the opposite side or towards the ground, face on the opposite side. Once again, bring it back. So you lift the leg, bring the knees, try to take it towards the ground on the left side, face towards the left side, right side, and then take it back, stretch the leg out. Get ready and start. Round 1. Then 3 rounds and then the other leg. Once you're done on all the sides, then you will sit up. All new participants, please remember, when you get up from the lying down position, this is how you will get up. Always remember this. First, turn your body to the side. Keep both the hands down. Let your knees come up. Keep the body, head looking down till you bring the knees closer and then come up. Don't lift your neck up directly because then you're using the neck muscles to come up. So always use your leg muscles to come up and down and then relax. Actually, there's one more exercise that needs to be done for completing the CAT series. Since we don't have time today, when we repeat the CAT series, I will take the complete series. So just sit down in the meditative position. Once again, make a sankalpa for chanting mantra Om, creating protective energy field around you that keeps you protected against all external negative influences, antibodies and viruses. Take a deep breath in. I'll chant the Shanti mantras. If you know, chant along with me. Otherwise, just be in the vibrations of the sound energy. Asato ma satgamaya, tamaso ma jyotirgamaya, mrityor ma mritam gamaya, sarvesham swastir bhavatu, sarvesham shantir bhavatu, sarvesham purnam bhavatu, सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ. Rub your hands nicely when they are warm. Then keep them on your eyes. Feel the prana shakti flowing from the palms into the eyes in the form of warmth. Then gently open your eyes. Be observant of what colors or scene you can see. And then very gently release your hands. Hari Om Tat Sat. So see you all on Thursday. We'll be starting with the first somatic lesson on Thursday. After that, from the following week, Tuesdays will be somatic practices. Thursdays will be somatic yoga practices. So look forward to seeing you all on Thursday. Bye.